Hello everyone, we are Gaming by Gaslight, and welcome back to the Town of Light. When we last left off, we had just found Charlotte and left her in the nice warm room, where she can feel nice and comfortable. And the game is also now out, by the way, so if you are interested in the game, you can pick it up on Steam now. And now, with that said, let us continue. So we're going into the spooky ward where the spooky music is coming from. Uh-oh. I don't know if I like this place. I mean, who really likes an insane asylum? I mean, they're supposedly there to help you get better from your mental illnesses, but especially back in the 40s and so forth, they really were not. Oh dear, they were anything but good for your mental health. If I had to guess, based on how they are commonly portrayed in records and stuff of the time, and also apparently we've just gone straight out of regular Euclidean space, and hopefully Cthulhu's not involved in this. That would be creepy. Oh, there is, I guess we're walking down the corridors of, whoa, time and madness. Can't look back either. Then again, I probably don't want to look back. Who knows what's back there? But anyway, yeah, so let us see where we wind up here. I mean, surely this corridor has to end eventually. We won't just keep walking forever and ever and ever. Of course, it also occurs to me this could be representing...
One day I turned off the light, but it didn't go dark.
Oh dear.
It was a limitless immensity. A blinding, merciless light. I was 16 and I was afraid. Always afraid. A fear that wore me down. I needed help, but I could not speak. Everything terrified me. Even thinking. They said they were taking me to a place where the fear would go away. Where I would get better.
Well,
I stopped living in there. They dragged me away and tore off all of my clothes. Every last stitch.
Jeez.
I tried to explain what was going on in my head. They tied me to the bed for days. Alone with my nightmares. It wasn't fear anymore. It was madness. And when you're mad, you cease to exist.
That's definitely disturbing. Also, I've never understood exactly, like, I know the idea of tying someone down is probably coming from a good place where they want to keep you from hurting yourself, but I know for myself, like, having no control over my own body would only make things worse for me. Hello there. Okay, bunch of crazy naked people. Then again, how many of them are actually crazy, and how many of them are just, like this girl here who, she's different, and because she's different, and people don't know how to classify her.
She was my only hope in this hell. I was falling down amongst the damned. But that woman and her smile kept me alive.
I don't know, it looks, she's not even blinking. She's not even blinking! Very uncanny valley smile there. But at least there's one person in this hellhole that's not, you know, completely dehumanizing poor Renee. That's always a good thing. It's nice to be treated like a person. Alright, let's continue
The door's
on.
locked from the outside. Here,
Oh, no.
the doors can only be locked and unlocked from the outside.
Oh, someone's letting me out. That's nice of them. And they're running away. We're creeping very slowly towards the door. Very scary door. Everything's locked. Let me out of here.
You can't get out of here. Only the dead can leave.
Well, that's definitely not disturbing at all. And if I was a mentally unstable individual, being told something like that would definitely only make things worse. What do we got here? going on in. Let's see here. App key. Nurse's room. Ooh, there's a park in the back. Toilets. Okay. Friendly light. What's going on down here? Turn on those lights. Much less spooky that way. That's an uncomfortable bathroom. Now let's go back this way. Whoa, I can actually open this? Hello? Can't go any further. Or can I? Hello? This might have been a nice little sitting area at one point. Before it got completely... well... fell apart. Can I go it this way? No. Alright, let's stay away from that bathroom. Let's see, what's going on over... Charlotte? How did you get here? How did you get here, Charlotte? I thought I told you to wait upstairs. This is a scary place. You shouldn't be here. Oh my. Okay, I can move. And all these poor people. Oh my god, you! Poor woman. Just been... Why is there no one in here monitoring what's going on? Like... I'd figure if there's someone who has stripped off their clothes and is just huddling under a bench, you know, or just huddled there on the floor, you'd figure someone would want to do something, right? Like, surely someone's keeping an eye on these people. Oh dear. Hey, you have Charlotte! Hey, doctor! Doctor, give Charlotte back. Uh-oh. You know, you're pretty dumpy looking, sir. Possibly Humpty Dumpty looking. Oh. Got a bad feeling about this. I don't really want to go. He took Charlotte, and he's now leading me towards the bathroom. This does not seem like it's going to be good at all. This cannot end well. Yet I can't turn away. I am having a very bad feeling about this. Can I go in this room instead? No, it's getting louder. Oh, I don't like this. Oh no. Oh no. I don't think this is gonna be a very friendly bath time, is it? Oh no. Where'd the doctor go?
He laughed, panted, lurched over me. It hurt when he touched me. I thought I'd split apart suddenly with a loud thud, shattered into pieces. I felt fragile, sick, dirty, filthy. All I could do was clutch Charlotte tightly while Renee obeyed. He was the boss in the realm of light. I was devoured by the evil I had done. I threw up and could feel hell getting closer and closer. My God, those medical examinations. The doctors said there was something inside me, which they would have dragged out of me. My God.
Oh man, that is pretty heavy. I think the worst part about that is knowing that, like, just stuff like that still goes on today. Like, I like to think that I like to think that even back in the 40s, like, stuff like that was probably looked down upon, but I mean, there was no real oversight back then, was there? No controls to stop that stuff from happening. And, I mean, that fat bastard, he probably just went home to his wife and kids, assuming he had a wife and kids, and they gave him a Father of the Year mug for his birthday, never knowing what a real monster he was inside. Sickening, I tell you. Sickening. And like, the worst part is, like I said, is the fact that individuals in a position like Renee here, they have no real voice to speak up for themselves and, like, get help. I mean, because when you're mad, people, or when you're classified as mad at least, people don't always look at you, you know, and treat you with the kind of credibility and respect you probably deserve. Which is also very, very disturbing when you think about it, because everyone should have a voice and everyone should feel safe, especially when, like, these doctors, these are the bloody caregivers and whatnot. They're the ones who are supposed to be protecting people like Renee. Who, by the way, I'm not entirely sure if she... I'm actually kind of wondering what her condition is exactly that brought her here. Light. Like, which... I'm almost wondering if she suffered from seizures or something, or maybe something else. Let's see here. Dear Director, I have been working in this institute for 5 years now. I'm a simple person. I'm not educated, and I feel embarrassed about writing to you. I always try to look on the bright side, but sometimes we have to do difficult things. That's our duty, and, well, I understand and accept it. There is no alternative. However, I've decided to write to you because something is happening which is not acceptable. I am well aware that among us there is someone who dedicates too much attention to the younger female patients that are confused. The serious nature of this fact has spurred me to write to you. I am certain of your indignation and of the measures you will adopt to solve the problem. Please accept my fondest regards and respect. Yeah, that's obviously that one nurse who was kind to Renee. I mean, the worst part about that is knowing that back in these days, like, the doctor, a male doctor, probably would have had more credibility than some female nurse. Especially, like, we're getting into, like, World War II era stuff where you had fascists in control.
She stayed with Renee during those terrible medical examinations. That's what gave her the strength to survive.
And, you know, like, those whole regimes were bent around, or based around the idea of just a few select people having all the power and everyone else had nothing. So, I mean, a nurse, I would be in the worst situation, really, like, knowing that stuff is going down and being absolutely powerless to stop it, because I'm willing to bet the director just turned the other eye on that one. This gynecology. Here. Oh dear. That's a very uncomfortable looking machine.
21/08/1938. Confidential. Dear A, I know what you think about these things, so I am referring a patient to you, Renee T. This wretched girl eluded our control and caused trouble in the park almost 3 months ago. The nurses should pay more attention. I'm examining the girl on the 28th. I'll sort things out, don't worry. We don't want to make things any worse. Then they said that Renee was crazy and that the illness was all in her head. Be careful, little girl. Be careful. I was scared and I didn't talk to anyone about the illness. Only her. Not even the other doctor. He never touched Renee. He just wrote things down. You can tell me everything. Don't be afraid, he said. Everything's going to be fine. Do you want to know what I'm writing? I write down what I see about you. Everything I see. He didn't hate Renee. He tried to help her. But he rarely examined her in those small surgeries.
Small surgeries? Wait. Are they implying that she was raped and impregnated multiple times? Because that is just sickening if something like that was allowed to go on like that.
The doctor who wrote things down was in surgery C.
Oakley dokley, where is surgery C? 2. Oh, right down here. That's surgery A. Oh, surgery B is open. Let's have a peek in here, shall we? Also, I've got to be honest, some of these medical pictures, like the one last time, remember how they appeared to be just, like, dissecting people in the name of science? What's all this? Document of admission with personal details. Shit. Let's let some sunlight in here. And as if that could make this place any less horrifying or oppressive. Alright, well, in we go. Oh my. Oh my. That's kind of creepy. That's also pretty creepy. That's probably the creepiest one of all. Oh my. Oh my, oh my. Oh, medicine. Esterato fluido di Grandelia. No idea what that says, but, well, at least I tried. Let's see here. Zoom on in. Doctor, you got your fancy degree. You got it in Bologna. Alright. Oh dear. Oh dear. Don't tell me they lobotomized her. That was pretty popular, but oh my goodness. Look at that smile. That is not a friendly smile. And look at that, just like... The worst part about these illustrations, why do they have to draw them as if the people are still alive? Like, surely you would not do very invasive, disfiguring surgeries like that. What people fought back in the day. And the worst part is stuff like this is basically what advanced medical science is. Taking the people who were, you know, kind of the most vulnerable in society and experimenting on them in order to learn more about the human body. Ooh, what's this?
12th March 1938. Renee T., 16 years old, Menarche at the age of 12, housewife, father unknown, mother a seamstress. Admitted for observation yesterday morning from Pontedera, accompanied by a police officer authorized by the examining magistrate of the Court of Pisa to be admitted for psychiatric evaluation, which has been executed by me. Medical certificate. Mental illness preceded by warning signs. Has suffered from depression for a year, believing she has tuberculosis. Food deprivation. We shouldn't read this document. It's forbidden. We mustn't. If they find out, there will be trouble.
Okay. Oh, we actually get choices here. Don't be scared.
We should look for Amara. We must hurry. We should follow the memories and make sure they don't fade. She is scared, hears noises and spirits, presents serious signs of anxiety psychosis, suffers from hallucinations. She is anxious, confused, has a distressed expression, a questioning look as if terrified, disoriented. She feels confused, hears voices shouting in her head. She doesn't understand properly. She has not felt well for 2 or 3 months. When questioned, she replies, "My mother wants to hurt me. She always scares me. She chases me." Why are you here? I had argued with my mother, and I was so disturbed by the shock that I felt like my head was spinning. There was a woman there who wanted to force me into a life of prostitution. They wanted to condemn me to be burned at the stake. Children were whispering, calling my name. 16th March. She couldn't sleep last night. They wanted to condemn her to be burned at the stake. 4th April. Transferred to the quiet ward, still under my supervision. Yes, that's true. The ward where Amara was. Yes, the stake. The children wanted to burn Renee. She had to pay for what she'd done. Like witches, at the stake.
Well, this feels like the worst possible option to say to someone. What had you done to deserve to be punished? I mean, like, why did you feel you deserved that? Is that what I should ask? Or maybe I should ask, is this what No, I feel like this is probably the thing, like, why do you feel like you deserve to be punished?
21st April. She is more awake this morning and responds to questions. She complains of headaches. She became emotional when she found out that her mother was there. She says that one day, years earlier, when she was with a friend of hers, she met a guy who made her get into a car and took her for a ride. There, she was made to smoke cigarettes and drink spirits, and that guy showed her certain things. He tried to hurt her and made her go crazy. She says that he promised to marry her and made her swear to keep it a secret. These details were roughly confirmed by her mother. After that, she became domineering, impatient, and hostile to her family, especially her mother. She started taking off her clothes in public, going from laughter to tears without warning. She rants, masturbates. I can't remember these things, only the guilt, the stake. I know that I deserve to pay for that guilt. I knew it even then.
Oh my. deserved it because he tried to hide. Oh, that's not right. Let's look for the rest of the diary to
She
understand.
was uncooperative during the examination. She didn't want to be stripped. She remained rigid. Voluntary attention almost absent. Probable hallucinations. 25th April. Confused ideas, unable to maintain a spontaneous conversation. Reflexes all normal. Reactive pupils. Let's find Amara and we'll find the full medical record.
Okay, go on. Oh man. More pretty heavy stuff there. I suspect she's not even really remembering what happened to her entirely accurately. I don't know, I want to read that paper, assuming I can. Can I read it? No, I guess I can't. Oh well. You can't always read everything, I guess. Anyway, also, I think this episode's probably been going on long enough, so let's take a break here, I think. Let me know what you think of the series so far down in the comments. I'm gonna play through the whole thing, I think, and we'll be continuing on. So next off, we'll be going to the, what was it, the Quiet Ward? Yeah, I mean, it's a very sad and disturbing story. I mean, what we've just read there so far, I bet part of this is, like, something that's, like, it is in her head, which is the worst part. I don't think she's really guilty of anything. Which is the worst part, really, because she's been convinced by someone or something that she's done something terrible and she deserves these horrible things that have happened to her. But no one deserves to be put through stuff like this. Like, just look at this. Madness. This probably wasn't here back in the 40s, but even so. Anyway, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I will hopefully see you all next time.